Alright, so for a quick quiz warm-up, I'm going to show you how to solve all three of these equations and put them in slope-intercept form so we can look at the differences. So if we look at the first one, there's a positive x. We subtract x from both sides. That's a 2, by the way. So that cancels out the x's, and we're left with y equals negative x plus 2. Cool thing about that one is that's actually in y equals mx plus b form. So we're already done with that. We just have to identify the slope and the y-intercept. So let's look at the second one. That's a negative 2x. Because that's negative, we have to add. We're going to do the opposite sign. So here we saw there was a positive, so we subtracted, but because there's a negative, we're adding. When you add 2x to that side, you add 2x to that side. So the 2x's cancel out, and you're left with y equals positive 2x plus 5. And again, the nice thing about this one, it's also in slope-intercept form. Now the third one is positive 3x. So we're going to subtract the opposite sign. So we're subtracting 3x from both sides. It cancels out the 3x there. We're left with 4y equals negative 3x plus 8. Now, unlike that one and this one, which have y all by itself, that one, there's a 4 next to the y. So we're going to have to determine what to do. Now, because it's 4 times y, we have to do the opposite operation. That means we're going to divide. So we're going to divide by 4, that number that's right there. And if we divide the left by 4, we got to divide the right by 4. We have to divide everything on the right by 4. So if we look at that, cancel those out, leaving us the y by itself. You have negative 3/4. And then 8 over 4, we could divide that or simplify it and say that's equal to 2. Now that is in slope-intercept form. So in the first one, our slope is right there. Since there's no number, we're going to draw a little 1 there. A sneaky little 1 that pops in. So our slope is negative 1. Our slope here is 2. And our slope for this one is negative 3/4. And then our y-intercept, let's write it for all of them. Our y-intercept for the first problem is plus 2. Our y-intercept for the second one is plus 5. And our y-intercept for the third one is plus 2. Now real quick, before we go into graphing, I just wanted you to look. Since slope is negative 1, what that means is it's negative 1 over 1. We have to write it as a fraction. And negative 1 means you go down 1, you go to the right 1. Positive 2 on that one, again, we have to write it as a fraction, 2 over 1. And since it's positive 2, it goes up 2, and it goes to the right 1. This one here is negative 3/4. So I'm going to write it as negative 3 over 4. Bring the negative to the top. Even if the negative was on the bottom, I would still tell you to move it to the top. It makes it a lot easier. And the negative 3 means you go down 3 and to the right 4. Then we draw our xy plane. Make sure you label each axis. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. On this one here, the y-intercept is plus 2. That's right here on the plus 2 mark. I don't know if you can see it. And then that negative 1, we go down 1, or we go over 1, at that point right there. The bell just rang, so I'm going to try to hurry up here. The y-intercept is plus 5. it looks like on this one you might go outside of the graph, but it's okay for today. The y-intercept is +5 right there. And we go up 2 and over 1, so yeah, we're going to go off the graph here. We're going to go up 2 and it's going to go over 1. So that was a mistake here. We should have probably drawn a few more tick marks. And then in this one here, draw the xy. Got to label that as x, but I lost a point for that. Alright, so we find +2. +2 is right there. And it says -3 and down 4, so you go down 3 and you go over 4. That point right there. So now we just gotta connect the lines. Freehanding that one. Freehanding that one. That one. And then the last thing, you should always label which equation you're graphing. That you find right at the top. And this one here. And that's it. We did a quick review for the quiz. Hopefully you guys all do amazing today.